Hi everyone. So, in the spirit of trying new things, I thought I'd share with you today my little tutorial on a U-shaped pocket for all the lovely pocket shawls doing the rounds at the moment. I saw a suggestion, or well, an inquiry as to how to make a U-shaped pocket earlier on Facebook, and I thought, why not? I had a bit of free time. I can write up a pattern later, but I thought I'd start with a tutorial because I've always wanted to make one. Do forgive me for poor sound, poor picture quality. It's my first time. I don't really have a setup or any equipment as such, so I'm doing this on my mobile phone, and I hope it all seems clear to you guys. Leave me some tips below for any thing that I can do to make things better. Leave me comments on or maybe suggestions as to future projects you might like to see. Yeah, hit the like button please if you like this video, and let's get started. My original pocket that I made a little bit earlier measures 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Lovely, isn't it? Love when things work out. It is made up of only 7 rows of double crochet with a round of single crochet on the border just to neaten things up, and I used a DK lightweight yarn and a 5mm hook. Can we see that? Nope. Well, it's a 5mm anyway, trust me. Let's get started. I'm using for this tutorial a lovely variegated yarn in watermelon colors. Unfortunately no longer have the label for it, but yeah, you can use any weight yarn you like, any hook that goes with that, and just measure as you go for the size pocket that you want. Let's get started. So you'll start with a slip knot and chain 16, and I'll try to go slow, which is not my usual speed. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 chains, and in the 4th chain from the hook we'll do our second double crochet, because the first chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. So here we go. That's 2 double crochets, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. Right, you'll have 2 chains left. In the next chain we'll start our first increase by doing 1 double crochet. We'll place our marker there, and then doing another double crochet in the same chain. In the last chain we'll place 4 double crochets. So 1 2 3 and 4. We're going to be working on the other side of the starting chain. I forgot to mention at the beginning that you should have 2 stitch markers handy. Yeah, you're just going to be marking your increases. So in the next chain, the last of the increases, and we'll place a marker there. And then we're going to continue to do 12 double crochets to the end of the row. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 10, 11, and the last crochet is going to be a bit tricky to find, but 12. Right, chain up 1, turn your work, and then double crochet to your first stitch marker once again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Take out your marker, and in that stitch place 2 double crochets, marking the first one, 2, and then in each double crochet of the previous row we're going to be placing 2 double crochets for a total of 16. So 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, and we've reached our next marker. Place 2 double crochets there and put your marker back, and then continue with 12 double crochets to the end of the row. Find that top chain of that first 3, and that's your 12th stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and back with 12 across the row. This would be row 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We'll be doing an increase. 1, place your marker back, another double crochet, and then 1 double crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch, 2 double crochet. In the next stitch, 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, 2 double crochet. I'm sure you can tell that this is the pattern that we're following till we reach the next marker. So 1 and then 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and into the next marker, 1 double crochet only. Put your marker back, and 12 crochet to the end of the row. Double crochet 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Did I do it? So far so good. That's row 3 complete. Let's head to row 4. Chain 1, turn, and double crochet in the same chain. 2, 3, 4, 4 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Next marker means increase time, 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and mark the first one, then 1 followed by another 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So the increase is 2 single double crochets, and in the next stitch 2 double crochets followed by 2 single double crochets over 2 stitches, so that's 1 and 2, and an increase 1, 2 in the same stitch followed by 2 in 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then 2 in the same stitch followed by 2 double crochet, an increase, 2 double crochet, another increase, 2 double crochet, increase, 2 double crochet, increase, and 1 double crochet, and in the last marker 1 double crochet, and let's mark that stitch again and continue with 12 double crochet to the end of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Chain 1, 2, 12 back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And your next marker will do an increase, which means 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Mark that first one, and I'm sure you've realized by now our increase for this round will be 3 double crochets across 3 stitches followed by an increase. So 1, 2, 3, and an increase, and then 1, 2, 3, and an increase, 1, 2, 3, and an increase, 1, 2, 3, and increase, 1, 2, 3, and an increase, 1, 2, 3, and an increase, 1, 2, 3, our last increase, and 3 more double crochet, 2, 3, and put your marker back because we've got 1 more row of increases, and then 12 double crochet to the end of the row, 11 and 12, chain up 1 and turn, and 1, 2, oh my table is so squeaky, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And since this is our last row of increases, we don't have to put the markers back. We'll be doing 1 increase followed by 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, another increase followed by 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4, increase, 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, oops, 3 and 4, and increase, 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4, increase, 1, 2, 3 and 4, increase, 1, 2, 3 and 4, increase, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the last increase followed by 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Do your last 12 double crochet till the end of the row. So now let's do some measuring, and if you're happy with that size, measures about 7.5 inches, you can end off there, do your round of single crochets, and you'll have about, I'm gonna guess, 8 inches in total. I'm going to do another round of double crochet just to finish off because I like the size 8.5. So my last row of double crochet, there'll be no increases. We'll just go around, finish up the pocket, and that'll be that, ready to attach. You'll need 2 I suppose, for whatever project, if you're making a pocket shawl, poncho, whatever, anything that needs a pocket, really. Pocket on a backpack possibly. Oh, that could be nice with a little clasp. So yeah, I would so appreciate you guys letting me know if there's anything else I can possibly make, something that'll go quickly. I've never really filmed anything before, but I love crochet. I've been doing it for about, gosh, just over 4 years now, and yeah, so passionate about crochet. Love everything I usually create. I'm at this moment trying to come up with a sweater based off a neck piece that I saw also on YouTube, And the sweater is giving me some grief. The original neck piece that I saw doesn't work with the yarn that I have, so it's coming out really big and baggy. And although I'm a plus size lady, it's too big for my taste. So I've adjusted a few things and come up with new cluster stitches for my own project, and it seems to fit better. And yeah, if things work out with that one, I hope to make a tutorial for that. I won't be able to write up a pattern because the original idea is not my own. I very much tweaked the original idea that I saw on YouTube, and I'm not sure the designer would appreciate me writing up a pattern off of her idea. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, coming up to the end of my row, my last row. This will be the 7th row, and that is it. Now you may or may not choose to do another row of single crochet all around the border. As it is now, it measures nicely to 8.5, or just under over 8.5 inches. But I will suggest that you do, even if you don't do single crochet all around, I do suggest that you clean up the top section with a row of single or half double, whichever you prefer. If you choose to block your garment, make sure to just stretch out the very first chain row so that they all come up nice and neat. I'm going to finish off here, and then that'll be that for my first tutorial. I'm going to chain 1 and head right back in for a single crochet into that double crochet, single crochet in each and every space that presents itself to you. Doesn't have to be even, just whatever you feel just tidies up that end, and I'm quite happy with that. You can use a smaller hook if you like, but there isn't really a problem getting your hook through the spaces. Yeah, this is it as far as this pocket is gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna get it to look any better, and I'm happy. Leave yourself a nice long tail at the end in order to sew it onto your project. If you did single crochet around the majority of the pocket, that's going to help you when you sew your pocket to your project, because it will create, and I'll show you just a few, it'll create a bit of a space for your darning needle to go in. I don't know if you can see that. Try and zoom. It's going to create this little space where you could sew it in that way or that way. That's why I initially added the single crochet row, because it's going to give you the exact spaces that you'll need to put your darning needle through when you sew it onto your project. So you can continue in this manner all the way around and end up and go over this row with another row of single crochet. I do like the look of that, and that will be that. Do let me know if this pocket is something you like doing. Send me some pictures through my Facebook page. I'm at the Woolly Bee on Facebook. I'm on Instagram at the Woolly Bee as well. I'd love to see what you create. I thank you for your time, and I hope to see you guys soon in my next video. Bye bye.